Hello everybody, this is Tony, and I do stuff. I've changed tires on my motorcycles. I've done a lot of them over the many years that I've been riding. I started riding when I was 10 and I am 64 years old now, and I've always had a motorcycle. Starting out, I had a dirt bike. Tires were relatively easy to get on and off the rim. I used to do all of that on the floor on 2x4s using regular tire irons. That got more difficult when I upgraded to a street bike. The street bike tires were a lot harder to deal with, and this was back in the days when most street bikes started off with spokes. Now I'm dealing with cast aluminum wheels. I purchased this unit from MRP a number of years ago. This got me up off the floor. Being able to stand at a normal height made a lot of difference. I bought good quality tire irons. I bought this yellow thing and that helped a lot. This was a special tool that allowed me to really get some leverage in and break the bead. This made life a lot easier. It was still a struggle, but it was doable. In this box is a No-Mar tire changer. This is a base model unit. This is going to be an advancement for me. I'm going to take it out today, put it together, and tomorrow I will try to use it for the first time, and you get to watch. This is the trailer hitch mount. I decided to go this way instead of a base because I don't have a lot of room in the garage, and as infrequently as I use this, I think I will probably fabricate some kind of a bracket to hang the assembled changer on the wall. All right, there's everything laid out. I'm not going to bore you guys with the assembly. I'm going to go ahead and put this thing together. Purpose of this video is to show you how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and read the instructions and put all these pieces together into what's supposed to be a tire changer. I did run into some problems that were not addressed in the instructions. Right now I've got it sitting on my Rockwell jaw horse. This thing's capable of exerting several hundred pounds of force. I don't know if I could change a tire on here. For right now, without hooking it to my trailer hitch, this is how I'm going to show you what I've done. Problems I encountered. When you put this spider together, this Y connector, for the mount that I have, I turned it both ways, and there's a slight protrusion that sticks up in the center. That's right in this little area here. When you try to mount it on the flat plate, it bottoms out, and you have to, when you tighten the screws, you're flexing things. So I stuck some small washers in there. Beyond that, everything seems to have went together just like the picture says. Mount, demount bar fits right here. It's got a little holder for it. I'm going to try this out tomorrow after church. I will see you in a few seconds. To you, it'll be a few seconds. And I'm going to try to mount a tire. I've got the old tire off the GT, and I'm going to attempt to change this sucker. My promise to you, you're not going to miss anything. You're going to see this as I do it. There may be cuts in the video, but they're going to be for continuity or to show you close-ups of what I'm doing. But I promise you that anything I screw up or have trouble with, you're going to see it. It's not going to be excluded from the video to make me look good. Okay? So without further ado, here we go. I'm going to attempt to do this on this jaw stand. If this doesn't work, I'll transfer out to the truck. This is a 17-inch rim. I haven't adjusted the blocks yet, but I'll get to that. First, I'm going to let the air out of the tire. The instructions say to put this block into a particular point. They said where there's a dot. I don't see a dot, I see a hole, but the basic premise is this has to be lined up with this block. So let's put it here. That looks pretty lined up, I guess, because this is what we're going to press against when we're trying to break that bead. So let's try it there. Let's see, do I have this thing up high enough? I don't know. Let's stick it in here. Pull, pull, pull. Hot dang. That is way better than the fight I usually put up. Let's move this a little farther back. Okay. That didn't work. All right, let's move the block back just a little bit. Put it back on hold. Looks like it's about to slip off of there. Okay, I need to push more this way to break that bead. So let's move this block all the way to here. And let's try pushing toward the rim. Well, it's off the bead. It's not in the drop center yet, though. I believe this is right where my tire pressure monitor is. So let's flip on over to another area. There we go. Oh, that works much better. I hope I didn't damage the tire pressure monitor. Alright, I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. We'll go to hyper speed for that one because it's going to be the same struggle. Okay, it's finna get real now. This is a 17-inch rim, and these blocks are not really marked. There is a small graduation here that says in this particular hole that I'm in, it's from 16 to 19 inches. So I'm in the same hole on all three, but it doesn't say which face of this. So I just did some simple guess calculating. This is 9 inches to the center, 9 inches, 9 inches, 9, that's 18. So I'm gonna try it here. You know, it's a 17-inch rim. Let's see if that works. Set it up here and try to engage it in these lobes. I've got a little bit of a gap here, so I'm gonna try to get this in here and press down on the tire and see if I can get it to slide in there. I'm going to do the same thing over here. See if I can slide this way and get it to come down and in. All right, I've got these two. The cam block is the last one. If I can engage that sucker. That seems mighty loose. Am I as tight as it's going to get? Did I go the right way? Yeah, I guess I did. All right, let's take a different bite. All right, looks like the next closest one would be this one. So I'm going to turn these. Okay. Let's try that one. What I'm seeing here is this one has a good bite on the rim. That one over there has a good bite on the rim. As you can see, it's getting where it's going to ramp down in there. However, the flat part of the cam block, which is right there, isn't in yet. So I think I'm going to have to, I don't think moving the cam block will do it. It'll be too much. I'm going to have to take, I'm going to move one of these. Let's try this one. Since that was close, this was too far, so I thought, so we got a far away one here, a close one here. We're going to leave the cam block where it is, and hopefully I can push this puppy in. Oh yeah. Push, slip right in there, and I think we're good and tight now. Okay. I had mixed some of the Nomar dismount lube, and I was supposed to spray that stuff. So let's do that now. Maybe it'll slide down out of off the bead a little easier. Could have swore I broke this bead already. Oh, there it goes. All right. Okay, the bead is broken. Now the fun starts. Get to use the mount demount bar. I've read all the instructions. Doesn't mean anything. Not to me at least. But let's see if I can make it work here. So I'm going to push this mount demount bar down in here. Get it down in there. Get in there. If I can get in there, past the groove here. There is a drop center here. All right, let's try a different area. There we go. All right. Turn it. Press this down. Lift up on the bar. Okay. Well, I have a center hub type wheel. This drops all the way down in the middle. We'll put you right there and make sure this is down into the drop center as far as I can get it. Wow. This is nothing like the struggles I'm used to. Look at that. Amazing. I'm going to lift this puppy up over my tire pressure monitor, which is right here. Okay. And I guess I need to get a better bite on my rim here. I need to adjust my blocks again. Apparently I didn't have them tight enough. Let's try. That was too close first time. Try it again. That's all out. Tighten that way. See if it'll fit. Oh, over here, man. That's still not tight. Okay. That's not tight enough. And close it one. That. That's real tight. So I 16 see? Oh yeah, yeah, 16 6. That's how I do it. So it's not down. It's not these two. Let's try it. Come on. Down. This. This one over my rim. This will be hard. So I'm back to this one. That. We're not going to tight. It's really loose. So that's where you hold it up. Okay, that seems to tighten it up pretty good. All right, just had to figure it out. All right, since I don't want to damage my tire pressure monitor, I'm going to start my bar over here. And I've got to stick it in here, get a bite on it, get this side in down into the drop center, and work my way around. Oh, you want to rotate, huh? Am I in the drop center? Yes, I am. All right, well, if it won't go that way, let's go the other way. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Did I just have the angle of the dangle wrong? Believe I did. Hot diggity. They say money can't buy happiness. 600 bucks. I'm happy so far. Apparently, I wasn't putting the thing at the right angle. My mount demount bar. Okay. Well, there it is. And doesn't look like I damaged my tire pressure monitor. So I'm going to clean this rim up, and we're going to try to put the new one on. Well, I cleaned my rim up and inspected it, and what you're seeing here, all of these little scars from my previous adventures. This is before Nomar. You can see that there was a lot of damage. Luckily, none of it was outside where you could see it. However, it's damaged just the same. And now that I am a Nomar owner, hopefully all that is in my past. I revisited the cam block positions once I had the rim out, just naked all by itself. And it looks like for a 17-inch rim, I'm using this face on both of these in the third hole. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, or the one that says 16 to 19. So much for that no marring thing. Not Nomar's fault. That's operator error. Well, the instructions say to lubricate the drop center. So we will do that.
Using the supplied Nomar lubricant, lubricate the drop center of the rim. Also lubricate the top edge of the rim where you're going to be pressing the tire on. You have to lubricate the tire as well, the inside bead. Do not lubricate the face of the bead where it seats against the rim. The tire could change position under acceleration.
Alright, this is why you have pants. Wipe your hands on your pants. And get the rotation correct. Get my rim marked. Rotation that way. And I'm supposed to be able to maybe slide this puppy on here. Let's see. In my dreams, rotate, rotate. Also, this machine is not at the ideal height because the jaw horse doesn't put it at waist height. It's real close. All right. Okay, apparently I wasn't using enough testosterone or man juice to put this on. I thought the bar was used to mount it, but it is, but not for the bottom bead. So I'm supposed to put this puppy on here, just like I was doing, and I'm supposed to actually be able to push the bottom bead on there. So let's try that again. And maybe if I make grunting noises. Alright, here we go. I have got to use the mount demount bar. I got this yellow thing that is supposed to keep the bead in place. According to the instructions, which I can't follow because my unit is too far off the ground. So let's get the mount demount bar in here. I'm supposed to push this thing with my hip, but That ain't gonna happen because it's too high. So let's try it. Sometimes you just gotta work with what you got, you know? In the drop center. Let's try spinning around. See if I go here. Okay, I swear. Double rotate. It looks so easy in the video, but they're also closer to the ground than I am. I have got this thing. Whoa, I'm about to turn this whole thing over. Hang on, we're getting there. They say use your hip. I'm going to use my armpit. Get in the box, you. Get down here. Down. You must be in the box, sir. You must be in the box, sir. It's gripping the tire. Hang on, let's put a little squirt of this. That ought to work. This is a complete departure from the instructions. In the box, sir, you. Get in here. In, around, down, in the box, sir. I think it's pretty good. Here we go, Toby. He's over close. My baseline. Here we go. Get down here. I gotta be doing something wrong here because this is too difficult. Let you guys see this struggle from another angle. I'm gonna improvise since I don't have enough hands here. And I'm gonna use one of these Irwin quick clamps to keep this puppy down in the drop center, or help me keep it in the drop center, and see if that helps any at all. Once again, I am not using the product as it was designed to be used. It's supposed to be waist high on a pedestal. I am nowhere near that. Let's see. I got lube up here. Put a little bit more of this, and on the face. Let's give it another go here. It's got to be me because the product is flawless. It's got to be me. Squeeze you down in there. Nope. Going back in for another bite. Hope you guys are enjoying this. It's bringing back memories of my old tire stand. I kind of reversed everything, and now I'm going to try to go this way. Let's do the straddle the horse shoulder push action thingy. Nope, that ain't working. I'm repositioning. Let's loosen the cam block. We're taking another bite. We're going around. And bite it. All right. I may have to put this puppy on a trailer hitch the way it was designed to be. But it has become personal now. I refuse to be defeated. I will not accept anything other than triumph. Let's use the rib cage here. That ought to get me in the hospital. Alright, let's rethink things here. It looked like the bar was encountering some friction against the new tacky rubber here. So what I did was I put some lube up here on the sidewalls of the tire. And hopefully that's going to allow this demount bar to slide around there a little better. At the same time, I'm still going to be pushing this into the drop center like it's supposed to be. So let's see how this works. Oops. Kind of slippery now. All right, get in there. Down. In. Around. Come on, you. You can do it. Let's put a clamp on here. Since I don't have enough hands to get over there, and this is not at waist level like it was designed to be. Let's try this. I see victory. Come on, you can do this. You've done this with tire irons. Now you have a patented no-mar mount demount bar that you are using incorrectly. Am I gonna have to resort to my old irons? I wouldn't think so. I decided to remove yellow thing from over there. Let's see how it works now. Let's see if we can get something to work here. What is the dealio? I'm pretty sure we're in the center, but pretty sure is not all the way sure. What is the deal? Okay, rotate a little bit, get a better bite. I think I got to move a clamp. Loosen the locking bar or the locking jaw. Rotate you guys around here a little bit. By golly, we're almost there. Let you guys see the big triumph, the big finish. We're almost there, but we can't get there because I don't have enough rotation. So let's loosen the dog block. We are almost there. Tighten the dog block. Uh-oh, did we lose? Uh-oh, we lost the rim. Get in there. Back. There we go. Back in place. Dog block. Locked. All right. And can we go some more? Come on, you. The money shot. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. Well, this won't scratch the rim, but this will. But I didn't. Wow. That was a real battle. I've already seated the bead. This is the first time I've ever used this tool, and I gotta say, there are some things about it that are way better than a tire stand. However, it was still a good fight, but I won anyway. If you think this is like the video, it's not for me, and I think it's because this is not at waist high. This is probably 6 or 7 inches higher than it's supposed to be. When I do the front tire, I will probably, I think I'll put it on the vehicle and put it in the trailer hitch and use it like it was designed to be used. Maybe the fight will be different. Anyway, until we get to the other tire, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, it's another day, and it's pretty cold. 49 degrees out here. I put the tire in the sun, hopefully to warm it up and make it a little more pliable. Today I'm gonna try to do it as the unit was designed, to work inside this tow hitch on the back of my truck. That almost looks like it's gonna be too low, but we will see. This hitch adapter material looks really thin, but we'll see how it works out. The engineers are smarter than I am. Let's try to put this back where it was. My driveway is not level, it's sloped. That's why this looks kind of crooked. The material I was worried about, the stand being not very solid, seems pretty solid here. Let's see how it goes. Okay, that was a much easier struggle than when it was several inches higher. If you notice, I had to move things around. I lowered the big arm here to get a better angle so it wouldn't slip off these low profile tires here. So let's continue on. I've got my tire pressure monitor right here, so I'm gonna be careful not to possibly damage that. After struggling with the front, trying to find out where these things had to be for 17 inches, I marked all of these so that I know exactly which one is for a 17-inch rim. Let's see if that works out for me. Seems to make a big difference when you utilize the equipment the way the engineers designed it. Next time I'll do it on the hitch. Anyway, Let's get on with this. Just like the rear rim, the front shows signs of my pre-Nomar experiences. Thank goodness for Nomar. I may not ever have any more damage to my wheels. Let's put some slickum on here. Make sure my rotation is right. Wait a minute. Let's do it this way, so we get around the tire pressure monitor. Or we're trying to get around it. Oh, okay. Big mistake here. I positioned the tire pressure monitor right next to this dog clamp, and there isn't enough room for the tire to get in there and get past the tire pressure monitor. So I'm going to have to rotate this a little bit. Rotate. Let's see if that works. Oh yeah, looking good so far. Put a little slickum on these puppies. That's not in the instructions, but let's see what happens here. Okay, we're having some struggles here. Put a little more slickum on the face of this thing, not on the bead.
Alright, YouTubers, something happened with my Pinnacle 14 editing program, and I lost audio on the hyperspeed scenes.
Let's get another bite here.
So, for your entertainment, I'm going to add this cool royalty-free music. Enjoy!
Okay, it was a fight, but way less of a fight than I've ever had to deal with. Tire number 2 for the Nomar. That was a heck of a lot easier than the rear tire done on the Rockwell Jaw Horse. Not taking anything away from the Rockwell Jaw Horse. That is a wonderful tool. I've had it for years. Love it. Just in this instance, it wasn't the ticket. I thought that This material for this tow bar hitch was going to be too thin. Turns out it is plenty sturdy. I think this is a well-designed unit. I had some issues with it in assembly, but those are minor and nothing a backwoods mechanic can't figure out. It's going to save me big bucks because I don't have to take this thing to the dealer. The Nomar Classic HD, great product. I think worth every penny that I paid for it. Thank you for hanging with me. Hope you enjoyed it. I am probably going to make some type of mounting system so that when I'm not using this, I can take it off and hang it on the wall and it won't take up a lot of space in my garage. Maybe I'll make a video on that. Like, subscribe, maybe you'll get to see it. You will get to see it if I make it, okay? All right, this is Tony, and I do stuff.